Tony D and Little Joan, and this is your Piney podcast. All things South Jersey. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out the Pineys books 1 through 16. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. As always, I like to start out with the crime. I get the horrible stuff out of the way. A little bit of crime today. Some politics, and then on to the cool stuff about food. Let's get into it. First up, man tried to stab a cop with a pole in Camden County. He also lit an uncontrolled fire in his yard during a series of incidents, authorities said. Bit wacky. Egg Harbor Township man accused of making a bomb threat to Atlantic City Airport, released from jail. Yeah, maybe don't do that anymore. Man 23 accused of cult network targeting child victims. This is bizarre. A 23-year-old New Jersey man has been accused of being active in a globally dangerous neo-Nazi child exploitation group that operates largely on the internet. This is in Bridgeton. Weird, dude. Weird. Man accused of bank robbery in South Jersey has been caught. He was arrested 2 days after the robbery, authorities said. Also in Bridgeton. So, Bridgeton having interesting days. Egg Harbor Township, again. Police give statistical review of 2024 activity from arrests to tickets to property checks and more. All right. So, they had over 65,000 calls for service in 1 year. This is 1 year. They made 1,024 arrests, responded to 2,169 motor vehicle crashes. There were a lot of accidents in Egg Harbor this year. EMS calls, 5,668. Domestic violence calls, 725. Motor vehicle stops, 11,161. Motor vehicle tickets, 4,732. So, that's less than half. DUI, 132. Burglaries in commercial and residential, 53. That's pretty low. Vehicle burglary, 80. Burglar alarms, 1,259. Theft larceny, 328. Fraud, 271. Shoplifting, 381. Assaults, threats, and stalking, 507. Sexual offenses, 48. Robberies, 10. Arson, criminal mischief, 189. Jeez. Disorderly persons, 695. Overdoses, 90. Missing persons, 41. Seems like a lot. Suicides, 6. Sad. Canine deployments, 557. Direct patrols, 192. Community policing functions, 396. I'm not sure what that means. Property checks, 22,715. And gun permit applications, 1,018. So, very interesting to get those stats from Egg Harbor. 2 accused of 66 vehicle burglaries in one New Jersey town. Was it Egg Harbor? No, it was in Riverside. I was going to say, they only had 80 in Egg Harbor. That would have been most of the problem. 3 arrested in two Brigantine, New Jersey shoplifting incidents that were only 3 minutes apart. Okay. This was at Acme on Beach Boulevard. So there's that. Where was the other one? The second was in the same place, I think. I think it was the same place. Oh, no, there was a Wawa on Brigantine Ave. Report of a man who just shoplifted merchandise. So I guess there were more than one in Acme and then one at the Wawa. Truck driver slammed into a strip club, injured employee in Camden County. Where was this? Oh, Pensauken. Club 21, a gentleman's club attached to a motel on Route 73. Jesus, how the hell do you hit a building? Driver, Nodar Bulia, injured an employee and also hit multiple parked vehicles. Jesus, the impact tore a hole through the side of Club 21's building. Wow. He was lucky not to kill anybody if there were people in there. Power remains out for 21 customers after crash on Black Horse Pike in West Atlantic City. All right. What crash are we talking about here? A motor vehicle accident. Oh, okay. Near the Ramada Inn. So it seems weird, right? But you know, when did that happen? When did the crash happen and power's still out? The article's from the first. This happened on Saturday. Oh, okay. So I guess it was out. I gotta imagine it's back by now, but you never know. That's not mine. A New Jersey drunk driver caught with wine in front seat. Was it open? This was in Red Bank. A Central Jersey woman, there is no Central Jersey, tried to pass off a glass of wine. Oh, it was a glass. Belonging to her friend before she was arrested down the shore. Oopsie. Governor says shore fight against wind a stupid political discord, touts union jobs. Yeah, nothing better than union jobs, apparently. It doesn't matter to whales, and the dolphins are all dying, and this is a boondoggle that won't actually pay off. But, oh, don't worry, we'll have union guys you'll never be able to fire. No thanks. Brawl bill inspired by Gloucester Township Day mayhem moves forward. I kind of can't blame them for trying to pass this law. Inciting brawls would be criminalized under a measure seeking to prevent repeats of the Gloucester Township Day chaos. I don't know. That doesn't sound like the answer to me. I'm not sure what is, but I mean, just increasing the penalties. These idiots don't know what penalties are. Most people who commit these kinds of crimes, they're not sitting there going, "Well, let me see the penalties here. Oh, okay, I can deal with that." They're not doing that. So I don't see how increasing the penalties works much for anything. I think what you need is some sort of thing where if there's a gathering of people, the cops are allowed to, I don't know, institute some sort of system where they say, well, do you have a permit for this many people? You know, the organizers or whatever. And if they don't, well, then you disperse the organization, I guess. Something like that if they're teenagers. This was teenagers. I don't think this should, I mean, with adults, that's a little different. The 10 not so safe spots burglars check first in New Jersey. All right. Let's see. So these are the places they always check. Number 1, suitcases. Interesting. Vases. Freezers. Desk drawers. Liquor cabinet. Medicine cabinet. Unattached safes. Dresser drawers. Closets, especially in the main bedroom. And under the mattress. That all sounds like pretty common sense places. Atlantic City race for mayor. Man brutally beaten almost to death. Oh my God. Bob McDevitt is running for mayor of Atlantic City to help lead it back to its glory days as a safe and clean community. So, who was the guy who was nearly beaten to death? Okay. Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small has confirmed that he is running for re-election. Small will do so while facing multiple criminal indictments for child abuse and witness tampering. This is par for the course in Atlantic City, of course. The book Temples of Chance charts that every mayoral administration in Atlantic City has been indicted on something, has been criminal. I'm pretty sure it's proceeded to today. I don't think there was any mayoral administration that hasn't been indicted on something. Corruption is rampant in Atlantic City. And I say to you again, they did not base Gotham City on New York. They based it on Atlantic City, I say. New Jersey lawmaker slams Trump admin over scripted drone non-answer. Who is this guy? Assemblyman Brian Bergen is demanding clear answers from Trump. Oh, he's a Republican. Guess he's not going to be very happy getting blasted by the other Republicans, I'm going to guess. Look, I don't know. Trump's answer, they were ours. I mean, that's what I thought they were. Um, Beyond that, they're government research drones. I would like to know what the deal is with those two, but I don't think you're going to get it by. In fact, I think you're definitely not going to get anywhere by insulting Trump if that's in fact what he did. But then again, which one is this? This is Shore News. Well, they're not totally lefty, so maybe it's still an exaggeration that he slammed it. I don't know. Republican Bill Spada steps down from his radio show as unfairness complaints mount. I mean, these days it doesn't seem that the whole media thing for running for office is really enforced all that much. But I can understand that. Yeah, he's got a radio show, so. But it's also his job. So I don't know. I kind of think, it should go the other way. It should be like some station should offer the other candidates, hey, we'll give you your own show. Although some of them would suck at it, so there's that problem. Potential economic benefits cited by local landowner seeking to have law banning cannabis in the township reversed. Fails to persuade either council members or most members of the public who spoke out on the issue during a meeting. It's from the Pine Barrens Tribune and Medford. So Medford's talking about, I mean, look, it's basically legal in the state. I don't know what you're going to bother to do to block it. I mean, I guess you can block it in your own town. It does stink, I'll give you that, and I would not like to see half of Medford turned into a cannabis farm. Legislature passed bill to increase signature thresholds for office seekers. Gee, I wonder why the Democrats did that. I don't like that. I like it that it was a low bar in New Jersey. I collected signatures for Ralph Nader when he ran, and it was pretty easy. I think that initially it was 300. I don't know what it is now. It's saying it's doubling it to 2,500 registered voters rather than 1,000. Perfectly fine with 1,000. I'd be fine with 10. Murphy compares Trump admin to bad guys from Germany and their leader. We cannot stop fighting. Murphy, you're such a disgrace. Murphy, who previously served as U.S. Ambassador to Germany, oh yeah, like he would know. He would know. God, the references to World War II, people are empty of ideas when they fall back on that old trope. Board of Trustees for RCBC in state of tumult, failing to reorganize by deadline amid nepotism assertions. County's process to fill vacancies flawed, college president says. 2 additional trustees resign. Wrangling ensues over solicitor. The hell is going on at the inability of Rowan College at Burlington County Board of Trustees to convene its annual reorganization meeting? Like, what are you guys doing? All the money Rowan has, you guys can't get it together? It's weird. Bob McDevitt promises safer, cleaner Atlantic City in announcing mayoral bid. Okay. I guess that's one way to say it. Good luck. Murphy admits to housing undocumented immigrant, challenges federal authorities, try to get her. I'm going to tweet this to Tom Homan. I hope he's on Twitter somewhere. Conflict over termination of provisional business administrator in Pemberton evolves into threats of an outside agency intervention. What is going on with local governments? Get it together, guys, in Pemberton. New Jersey takes over supervision of former Atlantic club. Developer confident project will move forward. The former Atlantic Club Casino Hotel has sat dormant since closing on January 2014. Its current owner wants to turn the property into a mix of condos and hotel rooms. Well, let him. What are you waiting for? What the hell is a problem? Why do you have to take? Why does the state have to be involved at all? It doesn't make any sense. Murphy defends New Jersey's immigrant sanctuary protections, signals support for new legislation. To do what exactly, Murphy? You're going out. Either way, you're not governor next year. So just stop. Some critical decisions to drop teacher basic skill test in New Jersey. Yeah, I guess some people would be critical of not testing teachers to see if they can freaking read. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Sorry, I'm getting a buzz. Both sides weigh in. Who's the side that's like, oh yeah, let's not test them to make sure they can read and write? New Jersey transit engineers strike looms as union rejects new proposal over wage dispute. Okay, so more joy from unions, everybody. Vincent Fire Company's aging fleet of fire trucks now failing. Chief describes in pleading to Southampton Committee for Aid. Well, if that's true, I mean, you should definitely look into it, number one. And if it's even remotely true, you need fire trucks. Yeah, that's something you kind of can't do without, I would say. New Jersey lawmaker credits drop in gun violence to surge in concealed carry permits. I would also credit that too. Assemblyman Greg Myrie, Republican from Ocean, argues the increase of legally armed residents is responsible for making the state safer. Who could tell? Well, I would say it's common sense. You're going to tell me that Murphy says it's prevention policies? Yeah, I don't think Governor Murphy's prevention policies are very, very good. I don't think his policies are good. This is the same guy who had people call you during the pandemic to, if you had been in contact with anyone, Murphy would have them called by a state employee, which he hired. And he complained that 70% of the people didn't answer the call. Hey, you get a strange call from Trenton on your smartphone. You going to answer? Of course not. Most people won't. It was a dumb policy, so I have no doubt that his policies of prevention, gun violence prevention, how exactly would that work? You're just walking around the neighborhood going, hey, don't shoot anybody today. No. Everybody's strapped. That'll reduce the gun violence. George Norcross promotes image as a civic leader as prosecutors call him a crime boss. And there he is sitting with Murphy and Chris Christie. Yeah, not really helping you in that image, I say. Voters decide $14 million referendum for Southampton schools with more than a decade since district last held a referendum. So, guess they need some money to fix some things. Seems like a lot of money, but we'll see. See if that gets wasted. New Jersey not doing enough to keep people from smoking, report says. Again, I wouldn't rely on the state for this. If you want to smoke, I don't have a problem with it as long as you're not smoking in my face. So it got grades for various efforts. Smoke-free workplace laws, B. Coverage and access to services to quit tobacco, C. I think that's probably mostly useless. Ending the sale of all flavored tobacco products, D. I don't think you should be involved in that. Level of state tobacco taxes, F. Funding for state tobacco prevention programs, F. Good. Good, I say. I don't want that stuff funded. If you want to smoke yourself to an early grave, that's your business. Officials see red-hot Camden City housing market as indicator of broader revival. If you say so. I used to say, even Batman doesn't go to Camden, but sure, maybe. Ghost ship runs aground on New Jersey beach. Cool. Ghost ship that many spotted adrift in Sandy Hook Bay over the weekend is run aground on the beach. Okay. The park ranger found the 32-foot 1984 Bayliner with nobody on board. Ooh. Several people had reporters seeing the Linda T adrift. And it had a severed mooring line and damage to its port side, the Asbury Park Press reported. And now they're investigating. Cool, ghost ship. Wonder if it's haunted. Deal reached to cap electricity rate in New Jersey, 12 other states. Okay, I guess that's good. I don't know. Is this going to end up costing us somehow in the end? I guess this is the grid. I don't know. PGM describes itself as the air traffic controller of electricity. Not a great analogy right now. But at least we're not tied into the New York grid, so there's something. How much money does New Jersey spend on K to 12 students? I'll answer, too much. There was 11.7 billion committed to New Jersey schools for the 24-25 academic year. Man, 63 school districts in South Jersey had state funding cut. Not surprised there. The top 10 states for total average spending per K to 12 pupil. New Jersey is number 3, 26,560 per year per student. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. But again, not as much as New York. 33,000, over 33,000 in New York. Beloved Maple School District employee dies in accident. Oh no, that's terrible. A school district employee was killed in a crash in a bus garage Tuesday afternoon. That's a shame. The driver of a district bus was standing outside a bus and was fatally struck by another. That's a shame. The victim is Jack Howald, 85 of Mapleshade. The driver was identified with Frank Vacanti, 77 of Cinnaminson. Jesus. No charges were filed. Just sounds like an accident. 85. What a way to go. Popular landmark New Jersey music store closing for good as owner plans retirement. Oh no. It's in Summit, New Jersey. Scotty's Record Shop, established in 1956. So store is closing sale if you can get up there to Summit. It was owned originally by Anthony Scotty, and his son Gary took it over, and now he's closing. He's having a retirement sale. That's a shame. That's a shame. Former Kmart building in Blackwood is mostly demolished. Zally ShopRite fourth quarter 2025. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to visit the Zally's ShopRite on its grand opening. I'm sure there'll be free food. New Jersey, one of top 10 states where tech skills are most in demand. All right, so if you're a techie, there you go. Royal Cards Washington Township open. Royal Bargains has closed. Okay, so it's going to be a one-stop collectible card shop for sports TCG trading card games. Pokemon, card supplies, party balloons. Okay. It opened next to Kohl's. Weird kind of mix. So, sports cards and the Pokemon trading cards. Interesting. New Jersey urges Miss America pageant, to come home to Atlantic City. Why? We want you back, state lawmakers told the nation's nomadic Miss America pageant Tuesday, urging the competition to return in 2025 and every year thereafter. A resolution pleading with event organizers. It's a wrong move. Wrong move. Weak sauce, New Jersey. You know what you do? You just make another pageant. Start a new pageant. That would be the move. And make it more popular somehow, but I don't want the government involved in a pageant, so I mean, it's fine to ask them, but I think you got bigger fish to fry. Netflix officially launches brand new Fort Monmouth, New Jersey website. So let's see what that looks like. So this is Netflix in Fort Monmouth, everybody. Top-notch crews, talent, and a vibrant creative sector, which we tend to tap in to further enrich. All right. I mean, they need more facilities to turn Little House on the Prairie to Little House on the Inclusive Prairie, I assume. Inclusive Playground, speaking of, opens in Winslow, other plans throughout the state. So this is inclusive in that it's for disabled kids. I don't like the phrasing of it, though, but it's nice they included disabled kids in the park, I guess. Not exactly sure how that works. I hope there's at least a population of them. They didn't just build it trying to be virtuous. But, I mean, it looks like a regular park to me, so I assume all the kids could play on it. Is New Jersey one of the best states to retire on a small pension or Social Security? I'm going to guess no, but who knows? Top states to retire on pension and Social Security. Number 1, Texas. 2, Arizona. 3, Tennessee. 4, Georgia. 5, Florida. And New Jersey is not even in the top 12. So, yeah. I hope I don't have to move out of state to live when I get too old to work, but probably won't be able to. They'll shunt me out into the pines, I guess. Did it even make the list at all? Yeah, it's not in the top 12, so. Save up, New Jersey. Exciting and unique dessert shop opens first New Jersey location. All right. This is in the Freehold Raceway Mall, and it's called Puffy Cotton Candy. Okay. It's you get to see the cotton candy spun, I guess. I didn't even know the Raceway Mall was still open, but sure. Washington Township Raising Cane opens February 4th, Tuesday. And 7 Brew Coffee development starting. Okay. I still haven't tried this Raising Canes, but this is on the Black Horse Pike in Washington Township. Oh my God, these celebrities were spotted in Morris County, New Jersey. So it looks like Sydney Sweeney and Brandon Skelnor and Amanda Siegfried. And it's for a movie called Housemaid in North Jersey. All right. Six Flags New Jersey is hinting at a potential new identity. So, among those plans anticipated is a new roller coaster, the Flash Vertical Velocity. All right. It was their 50th year in New Jersey. So, changing hands. So, it changed ownership. Six Flags and Cedar Fair merging to create a new parent company. Okay. I just hope they keep the Jersey Devil roller coaster. Whatever you do, don't get rid of that, I would say. Axe of Grays, Swedesboro offers cafe catering and innovative charcuterie, charcuterie. Yeah, that's it. Charcuterie options. So I guess you can go there and snack or buy catered snacky stuff. You got pickles and like a rose made out of pepperoni and little snacky things and dips. The most livable town in New Jersey is amongst America's best cities. Is it Cape May? No, I don't think that doesn't count as a city. But it might be Cape May. No, it's Nutter Fork. No, that's West Virginia. Okay. It's more expensive in New Jersey. Pompton Lakes. Yeah, that's North Jersey. I'm sure there's one down south that's better. Cooper Hospital breaks ground on Phase 1 tower of $3 billion expansion effort. Oh my God. All right. Well, the picture looks nice. God, where are the? It was a handful of trees, but mostly just parking lots. Welcome to Camden, everybody. I guess that picture is a new area. Where the hell are you gonna park in this town? No parking. Um, where else? Okay, Haddon Township welcomes Super Bloom Bake Shop to Haddon Town Center. Good luck, ladies. It's always tough to run a bakery, I know that. Advanced Auto Parts plans a Summerdale location across from the Patco station. Summerdale, okay. Across from the Patco. Ooh, is that the Plaza of Doom? I think it is. Me and my friends called that the Plaza of Doom. It is. It struggles. It's hard to get in and out of the damn place. Yeah, that's definitely the Plaza of Doom. That's right on the corner there. I don't know. Advanced Auto Parts, maybe. Maybe. There's nothing in it now. Trains. You remember that band? World Tour makes a stop in New Jersey. So I assume, yeah, it's in Atlantic City at the Hard Rock. So look for that August 15th at the arena there. So if you like Train, I couldn't name one song off the top of my head, but I think I've heard their songs before. Struggling Egg Harbor Restaurant, Egg Harbor Township Restaurant asked for community's help. This is JoJo's Italian Grill. Let's see. For years, Egg Harbor Township has been a local. JoJo's been a part of the community for 30 years. It's been around. So what are they asking for? Help needed. He's got a GoFundMe page, basically to keep JoJo's open and operating. It's only a matter of time until Chris will have to close the doors for good and lose everything he has worked so hard for. Oh, that's terrible. Oh man, the pizza looks good. It's a little out of my range, you know, in terms of distance. I mean, I've been past it, I'm sure, but make a plan to eat at JoJo's or maybe order the pizza for the weekend. Well, if I can get down there, I would. This weekend's going to be tough, but Super Bowl's here. You can make a big amount. Might bounce back from the Super Bowl. So good luck, JoJo's. Atlantic City's Beer Garden, nominated as Best in the Nation by USA Today. It did look nice. I've never been in it, but I've walked past it a bunch of times. New rooftop bar has been approved for Seaside Heights, New Jersey. These are getting more and more popular. Hooks Bar and Grill get a massive facelift, include parking structure, condos, and a whole new look. Oh my God. Sounds very big. The new rooftop, though. Let's see. Spicy's is going to be the new one. So they're in the process of getting it built. New Jersey is the home of one of the largest adult communities in the country. Okay, where the heck is this? Holiday City and Toms River has a little over 10,000 homes, and the villages in Florida has about 70,000. Okay. Yeah, Toms River. In fact, I may be doing a Toms River senior community soon for one of my events. Red, White, and Brewery in Audubon sets last day open. So that's going to be Sunday, February 16th. So that's a shame. Brewery is closing out their 6-year run with an evening burlesque and drag show. Pass. But at least you made it to the Super Bowl. I'm sure you'll make some money that day. New Jersey is home of one of the largest candy stores on earth. In the Mega Mall, American Dream Mall, in East Rutherford. Okay, and it's called It's Sugar. Okay, I mean, in a mall, sure, I could see that surviving. In a big mall like that, sure. Malls are struggling down here, though. New Jersey's oldest woman celebrates her 108th birthday. She was born in 1917. Does that math work out? 108. Yeah, no, that works out. Sorry. She celebrated in Madison, New Jersey, with staff and friends. So, Inez Rose Elliott lived through the Great Depression, Prohibition, World War II, assassinations, and other major events. Okay. Good for her. Still kicking it. New Jersey, Jersey Shore Resort named Best Hotel in U.S. Jersey Shore Resort. I'll say the Borgata. Nope, the Madison Resort in Wildwood Crest has been named Best New Hotel in America. Oh, new hotel. I wouldn't be too familiar with them. Good for you, Wildwood Crest. About time you won something. Looking for a Valentine's Day plans. These New Jersey restaurants are the most romantic. Most romantic. Okay. 618 in Freehold. Very fancy. Chart House. Oh, that's very fancy. And Weehawken. Franklinville Inn in Gloucester City. That's not too far from me. Il Molino in New York. And that's it. So they just have those few. Reserved Valentine's Day tables now at Galloway's top restaurants. Okay, let's see what we got. Got the Smithville Inn. Oh, yeah. I know that place. It's very fancy, very colonial. Buona Vita in Summers Point. Not familiar with that. I would say the Crab Trap in Summers Point, too. A Mundo Mio, Sea Isle City. La Fontana Coast in Sea Isle City. And La Finestra in Sea Isle City. Sea Isle City getting very romantic this year. I dined at the best farm-to-table restaurant in New Jersey. Okay. 12 Farms in Hightstown, New Jersey. Well, that food does look good. That does look good. There's a place in Cherry Hill. I think it's called the Farmer's Table or something. I've been to those places. They are very fancy and a little out of my price range, but this is the ancho encrusted duck. Holy cow. It's got to be very fancy. Pumpkin ravioli, pass. Cherry tomato scampi, that looks good. And vanilla bread pudding for dessert. Hey, you got to have dessert if you go to a place like that. All right, getting into the Super Bowl. No, Philadelphia Eagles fans, the day after the Super Bowl should not be a holiday, and yet it will be. I mean, who are you to stop the people's day off? If your team wins, that's the rule. Okay? It's going to be a day off. Get used to it. Everybody goes to the parade. No one's going to school. No one's going to work. So, suck it up. No, stop. It's a football game. Suck it up and go to work. No, people won't. People won't. Eagles Super Bowl champ to rally fans in Camden. There you go. They're not going to do it in Camden. Corey Clement, part of the Philly special that lifted the Eagles to the title, will join the fans ahead of Super Bowl 59. New Jersey schools in Eagles territory changed their schedule for the Super Bowl. Absolutely, they're going to change it. So, are they not even having school on Monday? So, kickoff for the Eagles. Oh, man, it's going to start at 6:30. I'm definitely going to have to reschedule my live stream. Damn it. I'm going to have to go to the Super Bowl. It's going to end at 10? Yeah. I can't do a stream during a Super Bowl. All right, I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll do one Saturday. I got Saturday off. I could do that. Yeah. It's going to be holiday, especially if the Eagles win. And finally, where to watch the big game in Cherry Hill, if you're in the Cherry Hill area. You got Kaminsky's in Cherry Hill. I've been there. It's pretty nice. Before the pandemic, they had a lot of free food. I mean, the happy hour was happy. Let me tell you. PJ Whalen's. I've been there too. That's a pretty good place. Tommy's Tavern and Tap. Have not been there. Family-friendly restaurant, wide-ranging fare, cocktails, kids menu. Blue Monkey Tavern in Merchantville. I still haven't been there, but I've heard of it. Large craft beer, draft menu, and scratch kitchen. Bobby Ray's Pensauken Tavern, may have been there. Spacious sports bar with drink specials. American pub grub. Ott's Voorhees Tavern, definitely been there. Neighborhood sports bar offering American grub. That will be packed. All these places will be packed to the rafters. I think I'm probably going to a local party though, at someone's house because I'm like 90% sure they're throwing a thing. So yeah, look for my live stream next week on probably on Saturday. I'll have to start announcing that. But that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan on the Piney podcast. Thanks for tuning in there, Piney. Next up for me for the Pineys, I am going to be doing an event on Friday at the Residence in Cherry Hill at 3 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. It is a senior facility, so if you want to come, you should call ahead first to see if they will allow outside people in, unless you have a relative or are a resident yourself. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.